All right, ladies and gentlemen. So this is going to be my box CC guide, how to improve your box CC, etc., etc., etc. I have a little guide open right here from my good old guild. So I'm not going to go over all of it because it's realistically just trying to get that extra little bit of CC out of it, but it's going to be the basic guidelines that I'm going to be going over. So thank you to Blank, my epic guild, yada yada yada. Hopefully I can show my box CC without them yelling at me. But anyways, I'm a content creator. If they say that I can't, well then I'm just gonna have to cry about it. Anyways, when you're new to the game, the main thing you want to do is try to get a lot of characters. And if you're a free to play, that's very difficult, obviously, but you want to get as many as you possibly can. Even if it's just a level 50 sitting in your box, that's like 20,000 CC per unit. Level 60, $6 is like 27,000 or so, I believe. But yeah, basically, I'm just going to turn my phone over so I don't look at my notifications. You just want a lot of units, basically. That's the main majority of how you get your CC. Because you go to my Liz, she's 28,000 CC. I don't even think she has cosmetics equipped. Yeah, she doesn't have any of her cosmetics equipped because, this unit is meant to die. So she'd probably be at like 30k CC. And that's just for one level 60 6-star unit. So that is the main thing. You want to sit level 60 6-star your entire box, have a bunch of characters, and that's about 30,000 CC per unit. And there's like 150 units in the game. That's a lot of box CC. Now, the next thing you want to do is simply start level 80ing them. And also, just quick little tip, go through your entire box and actually equip all of their gear. This is a very bad example because this unit has no gear or cosmetics, but go through and equip all of the gear. Apparently, every little substat, so like there's the defense that's 120, or for the UR is 180. The leveled up ones is 210, I believe. Every little percentage is 1 extra CC. So since this has 3% and this has 6%, you should probably use this one, which that is a lot, actually. I mean, actually, that's all pretty much the exact same, so sure, whatever, let's throw that one on, why not? But yeah, so you want to add that up if you're going for that extra little bit of box CC. But yeah, another thing would be to go through and unlock every single unit's passive. That is an extra 400 box CC, I believe, per unit. And so 150 units, that's what, like 8,000, 6,000 box CC? That sounds way too little. No, 400 times 10, that'd be 4,000. So it's 60,000 box CC approximately, if there's actually 150 units in the game. So that is an absolute buttload of CC in terms of just getting their passes, which is a must-have thing for a unit pretty much. So yeah, also if you need help grinding mats or anything, you guys can comment down below or join the Discord and I can try to help you with that. Link in description. Come by, hang out, all that good stuff. You get notified every single time we go live or anything like that. That'd be epic. The next thing would obviously be level 80ing every unit. Now, obviously that takes pendants, and as you can see, I am absolutely down bad for pendants. I'm all out of books. I've been selling them. I've been really farming the gold as much as I possibly can. I am pushing some really high box CC, but I can easily farm that back later. I just don't want to wait till another half stamina. I know it'll be coming up in like next week or something, but I just really need gold. I'm trying to actually be decent for my guild. And yeah, so the next thing after you level 80, 6-star, every unit in the box, or just a massive majority of them, because I haven't even done all of them. But these are kind of just shitter units that I'll never ever use in my entire life. Also, just gonna say this right now: do not max out these two units, the Frowder and the Liz. Okay, don't do it. Like, level 66 star is fine, I guess, but you kind of want them just level 1, unless you're pushing for absolute top tier box CC. They're supposed to die. So, yeah. The next thing you want to do is click this button right here and add HP defense gear to every single unit in your entire box. Now, obviously, some of them requires, like, attack crit or something, and this unit doesn't have all of their gear. Oh, I have an attack piece. Well, I don't have a gear for her. Okay, I'll have to get that later on. But every single time you do, you want to put it in the same spot, so that way if you actually do end up making it a gear set, you can easily substitute it out no matter what. I need to end up doing that because this is HP and then this is defense, but what I prefer is putting the attack or HPs here, 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 and then the defense or crit damage gear in the middle. And then for my MK2 Valenti, I have the crit resistance rolls or crit resistance gear in the middle, just so that I can easily swap it out if I want attack, defense, or HP crit resistance for whatever reason. Yeah, go through and +5 your entire box, and you'll eventually keep adding CC on top of it, and it is a very, very nice way to add box CC to your entire box. Now, I think the goal for most players should be 6 mil box CC. I know that's absolutely absurd, but that should be the goal by next year, because people are just going to start hitting this 12 mil box CC, I can only assume. Where is it? Right here. Like, people are gonna get to this by next year, 100%. Like, there's gonna be so many more units. Like, they're gonna get to it. Like, these whales are insane. They're gonna be hitting like 370, 380 KCC, from what I can tell. Maybe I am highballing it a bit too much, but yeah. And now the one thing that is a lot of work is essaying your units. Level 9ing obviously is another one, but the pendants, I mean, are probably more rare than essaying units at this point. What you should do is essay for all of your R units and your SR units. Simply, now I could be completely wrong in this, because SRing is a really hard thing to do, but if you have a unit 6 out of 6, the SR and R units are extremely cheap. Like, I wish I could go back and see what the SA levels are. I don't know why that's not a feature. I think it's very stupid. So I literally can't even see how much it was or the stats. But it definitely does increase the stats. Are very, very cheap. It is a singular SR coin to SA1 and SA2 and R unit. I believe it's 2 SR coins for... Actually, I think I can check, because I don't think I have some of these units, even SA1. Where are they at? Like this guy, if I go to Awakening, oh, it's 150, so that'd be 2 SA coins. Like I said, can I check SA2? I think it stays the exact same. Yeah, progress requirement 150, then 300, 450, 600, and then 750. So it's a very, very cheap SA compared to SSRs, especially since most of your SRs should be 6.6. Also, I completely skipped this step, but what you should do is go through and 6.6 every single one of your SRs and your R units, because every single ultimate level is an additional 400 box CC, I believe. What I basically noticed is that a lot of these things basically give you about 2,000 CC extra from the 1.6. So if you have a 1.6 unit and you get it to 6.6, that would be 2,000 box CC. If you level, actually leveling up is quite a big deal. I'm not too sure on that. But getting, you know, SA gives about 2,000 box CC until you get to like past like SA4. SA4 and up is pretty drastic. Getting all the cosmetics is probably about 2,000 CC, and then maxing them out is probably another 2,000 CC. That's just kind of what I've noticed. Just a small little thing. Probably not true, but that's just what my brain is kind of just like calculated over playing the game for quite a while. And so now once you have SA'd a lot of your units, because even I haven't even done that, and I have a lot of units. If SA6 just wanted to drop, I could probably have a lot more of these units actually maxed, but yeah. Now what you want to do is start SA6ing obviously your best units, but the thing you need to do for a massive amount of box CC is gear. The gear, we're coming back to the gear. It is so laggy, oh my goodness. What you want to do is have these 2 bottom pieces and the top left one leveled up. Just even 3 stars is fine. You don't need a +5 or anything. Like, just this is completely fine. If you re-roll it, I doubt anybody would actually do this, because you probably already know how to do this if you're this far into the game. But you would re-roll it, and you would get like 7% HP rolls. Or what you can do is apply a HP piece. I only have a crit one, but you would want an HP one. Apply this, you know, just hit apply, and then you would re-roll it to like 14% HP. R gear is still pretty darn good if you're not trying to be an absolute megalodon, so you can definitely do that. Here, let me find my Mikasa real quick, because I believe she has like all full R gear. She's like SA0, SA4, never mind, my bad. Her gear is just completely R gear, and it's all rolled. Actually, it's rolled pretty badly, I'm not gonna lie. I could definitely re-roll this, but I was really lacking on gold, so I didn't. But you could definitely like get 14% or higher with just gold. Like, you don't even need to do the base stat. It's literally just gold. You just go here, set it to attack, you know, put it to like 2.5 or some shenanigans. Do this, and then re-roll it with gold. Never use anvils. There's no point. Do not level up SR gear. SR gear is the garbage, the worst gear you could possibly use. I would prefer UC gear over SR gear, just because you have to re-roll that with anvils. You have to re-roll the base stat with I guess it used to be diamonds, but it is still anvils now. So yeah, and then after that, you basically just have to fill up your entire box. You SA90 your entire box. You do all that. I don't think I'm realistically missing anything. Like, I'm trying to go through, and yeah, I went over the cosmetics. I went over all that. Oh, here's a little bit of things. So if you guys want to know the exact amount, apparently 100% of your 100% of your attack is, so here, let me just find a unit real quick that I can compare this to, so that way you get a little bit of context. Let's go to Sigurd. So as you can see, he has 14,573 attack. You would get 100% of that stat. He has 7,676 defense. It gives 80% of that stat, so you would get 80% of that 7,676 in terms of CC, and then you get 20% of your HP. So it's like 150k HP right now. You slash that in by 20%. So what is that? 20%, 150. That's 30,000 CC less. So you'd be at 120,000. No, that would just be 30,000 CC. Okay, I had the wrong math. I was like, wait a minute. No, I was accounting for the 80%. So yeah, that would be 30,000 CC just right there, and that's how that's all added up. And then pierce rate, 1% of pierce rate is 5 CC. 1% of crit chance is 5 CC. 1% of crit damage is 2.5. 1% of resistance is 4 CC. Crit resistance is 4 CC. Crit defense is 4 CC. Lifesteal is 5 CC. Regeneration rate is 5 CC. And recovery rate is 2.5 CC. Every ult level is 400 CC. And the passive is actually 500 CC. Thank you, Blank. I believe it's Calder who put this together. So thank you. So yeah, that is pretty much all you want to do. Obviously, you know, if you just level 90 everyone, like, you obviously know how to do this, like, but this is just for the little beginners. I obviously try to go in steps, but hopefully this somehow helps you out or anything. If you have any questions, please feel free, join the Discord, link in description, so that way I can try to help you you know, hit that 4 to 6 million box CC range, because that's when you actually start getting really big HP buffs, because that is the main point of pushing your box. I need to use these GP points, built up quite a few. But yeah, like, I am going to be zooming towards this 10 mil probably easily by next year. I can already see it. They're going to release a unit every other week. That's an extra 60 or like 40,000 box CC. So what is that? Let me just bust up the calculator real quick. That's 40,000 times 56 divided by 2. That's 28. That's 1.1 million box CC. Now, obviously, you know, it's not gonna be every week. I'm not obviously gonna get them all at 4 mil, but like, that's just like only from units. That's not even from SAing other units and whatnot. So, and applying gear, maxing out gear, etc., etc. So hopefully this guide helped you. Hope you guys have an absolutely amazing Christmas, and look forward to my stream. I don't know exactly what time, but hopefully my internet solution has been resolved. We got a new modem, we got different internet, and yeah. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. Every single like, comment, and subscriber means a massive amount. And yeah, take care and peace out.